I mentioned earlier when I was explaining what everything on the top here did, we have a sampler. Normally lives on the side here, and from time to time we want to sort of take samples out of here to see how your bugs are getting on. So in order to take a sample, first off we need to get some material into here, slacken the tube clip, then take a nice big 60mm syringe, insert into the air filter on the side, and then nice and gently draw back the syringe and fill the bottle. Once you've got a few mil in there, gently withdraw the syringe all the way back, reinsert, and then push the air in. It's going through the filter so it's sterile, and we're just pushing air all the way through the tube, down the chip tube, back into the vessel. The reason we clear the tube out is because you don't want any material residing in that tube lying dormant, because when you take your next sample, the first thing you're going to pull out is all that dead material, and that is not true representation of what you have in there. So there's our sample in our bottle. Next thing we need to do is tighten the clamp back up. Now if for whatever reason you try with a syringe, nothing comes up, there's another little trick. You can put your thumb over the air outlet, build a bit of pressure up in here, and then that will shift whatever you've got blocking the tube. But be warned, you can overdo it. This will fill up in no time, and it can get a bit too much out. Right, we now need to transfer the bottle across. So we take ourselves a nice clean sterile bottle, loosen the cap, put it down there, take this out of its spring clip, a squirty bottle of ethanol, a little bit of ethanol around the neck to sterilise. Then we need about sort of 3 pairs of hands here. Gently untwist, withdraw without touching anything, pick up your next bottle, transfer the cap across, pop it on the top there to keep the dirt from falling in, and then very gently screw this in. Whatever you do, do not over tighten, because these necks can snap off and you'll be exposed to sort of broken glass. Bit of ethanol around the neck to sterilise and pop it back in the clip. Then with a nice fresh sample, screw the lid on properly, and then with your pen label it, date and time and what it is and your group and who you are, etc, etc, so you keep track of all the samples you take. And there we are, taking a sample.